you should know that every file on a Linux system has 3 different timestamps. You have 3 different timestamps. You have this modification time. Yeah, this is the first timestamp you have. Then you have a second timestamp available with every file. Every file has an access time. The modification time shows you when the content of the file was for the last time modified. The access time shows you when the content was for the last time accessed. Yeah? If someone reads the content of a file, then the access time will be updated. Yeah? And then you have a third timestamp. And the third timestamp is the change time. And the change time means what was the time when the metadata, the properties of the file were updated the last time. Yeah. So updating the metadata, changing the properties of a file, yeah, changing the permission flags, changing the ownerships, for instance, this then updates the change time. Yeah. If you call ls-l, yeah, ls-l, yeah, lowercase l, then you see the modification time. If you want to see one of these other timestamps, then you need to add a parameter dash time, or sorry, not an equal sign, dash, yeah, dash time, and now the equal sign time equals to, and then the timestamp you want to see. If you want to see the access time, simply write dash time equals to A time. If you want to see the change time, then write dash time equals to C time. Yeah, and this then shows you the change time of the file. Yeah, I hope you can read it. Yeah, ls-l by default the modification time. If you want to see a different timestamp, dash time equals A time or dash time equals C time. Let's have a look. You see here the modification time. If I call ls-l, yeah, if let's stick with a file list.txt, yeah, only to not get confused. Yeah, this is the modification time of the file list.txt. Today is May the 5th, and today at 7:55, the content of this file was modified. If I want to see the access time, dash time equals to A time for access time, yeah, then I see the content of the file was last accessed at 9:18 today. Yeah. If I want to see the change time, yes, the change time, C time, yeah, then I see the properties of the file were for the last time changed at 9:13. Yeah, so let's change the properties of the file. For instance, let's change the permissions. Let's add read permissions for all the others. Change mod O plus R for read for list.txt. Now I have changed here the permission flags in front of the output, and you see now the change time, yeah, listed here is the current time. It is currently 9:45 on May 5th. Yeah, so these are the 3 timestamps. Yeah, and by default you will see the modification time. This is the default timestamp. And if you want to see the access time, the change time, then simply add a command line switch dash time equals to, and then the timestamp you want to see. Yeah. Okay. Now, as we know about the timestamps of a file, oh no, a little heads up. Please do not rely too much on these timestamps. timestamps because they can be modified without modifying the file. Yeah. There is a tool available on the system, and everyone with permissions for modifying the timestamps can do so. The owner of a file can modify the permissions, and root always can do everything on the system. Yeah. So if I want to modify the timestamp of the file, for instance, let's say the file info.pdf, yeah, I simply call touch and then info.pdf, the file name. Yeah. And now info.pdf has all the timestamps, all 3 timestamps set to the current time. Yeah, just by calling touch info.pdf. If you want to know more about the touch command, how you can, for instance, how to not update all the 3 timestamps at once, or how to not set the current time for a timestamp but a different time, then have a look at the output of touch-help.